Had a little dance party to get myself started today. It's Savvy Tuesday, and I thought it'd be a great idea to take a viewer question, mostly because he sent it to me, and I was like, sweet, I'm gonna make this a video. Let's see what Darrell White had to say.
Okay. Hi, Amy. We were just wondering what motivated you to keep going when you were first starting off with Savvy Sexy Social?
Okay, I really don't think your baby wanted to know any of that. Cute, but not interested. It is really interesting because as a beginning blogger, you're always like looking at the big timers and you're like, oh my God, how did they get through the early stages? Who wants to put up with this crickets chirping little network that nobody's coming to, that I am trying to run? Why is it worth it for me? Why is it worth all the time and energy? I personally stayed motivated for a lot of reasons. One of them being I'm trying to sell a service that has to do with being really good at content marketing. So for me to just say, the blog was a little bit too hard, so I just gave it up, but I'm gonna show you how to do it, that's very unrealistic. Also, I have a lot to say, and I needed a place to put it, so it really was never gonna die. I mean, there are still, I'll go back and look at months where I only posted maybe 3 times. Now, the blog's only been a thing for 2 years, and that didn't happen very often, but one of those was like June, a couple summers ago, the first year that it was launched. So, it was like 4 months later, and I'm like, okay, this is getting really difficult. And I was about to leave for a road trip, and I took a vacation. It was 3 weeks that I really went on a hiatus from Savvy Sexy Social. So it's hard to keep going, and there are those times where you're like, I don't feel like it. But really, the biggest reason why you keep going is because you know why you're doing it. Whether you have to remind yourself every day with a bulletin board or an email to yourself or a diary that you look at every day or your family, if there's something always there to remind you of what your why is, why are you blogging, then it's pretty easy to stay motivated. I'm reminded of my why every time I talk to a client, every time I look around my house, every time I get on the computer, every time I want to tweet about something. I'm constantly driven by the idea of putting my ideas down on a website and sharing it with people so it can better them for their own marketing purposes and using social media and boosting their business. And for me, because I know that the site is driving clients and driving new business to me, which is helping me live in a nice house and pay bills and feed my dog. So it's really important to remember your why. And I think you know your why, because I think it was sitting in your lap and you were accusing it of also being interested in me, but it was not. So if you're in the early stages of blogging, I hope I helped you today. Set an email reminder to send you some kind motivation every morning and just say, hey, you're doing good. Keep fighting the good fight. Keep going after what you want. Write a damn blog post. It's not that hard. You know what you want to say. Just why? Why are you doing it? Remind yourself, and then rock out. Catch me on the tweets at Schmatastic and at Savvy Sexy Social. And hey, exciting news. Remember that video from a while ago about Twitter chats? And I asked you what you thought about a vlog chat? Well, remember last week when I announced that Savvy Sexy Social has a boss, and that's Vlog Boss Studios? Well, how do those stories come together? Vlog Boss Studios is going to moderate a vlog chat on Twitter. Starting today, if you're watching this right when I'm publishing it, that would be really beneficial. Today is Tuesday. If you're watching this on a Tuesday, you can catch Vlog Chat at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. So hopefully we can get all of our UK friends to join in too, since it hopefully isn't their bedtime yet. I definitely wanted to account for that because they were a lot of the voters on when Vlog Chat would be. So we're doing Tuesdays, 4 p.m. Eastern. I'm sorry if you have stuff going on. That's what we picked. But we hope you're going to be there. Vlogboss Studios, which is at Vlogboss on Twitter, will be moderating the chat, and we will talk about video for your business, and it's going to be fantastic, and I hope you're there. I'm going to see you there. See you tomorrow for Sexy Wednesday. Bye!